Okay, so I'm gonna start with no equipment to begin with. And I think we'll start with I love for the opposition forces, the progressive tree sequence is a great one. Just an example of how you can use the opposition sides to uh, center as you're going into the balance challenges. So I'm going to start with the heels together, toes apart, and then I'm just going to start kind of in an easy pose with the palms of up and the heels together. And then just taking a nice deep breath in, drawing the shoulders back and down, maybe bringing the hands towards the hips, and then think about breathing into where your elbows are, growing tall through the top of the back of the head. And I like to breathe in the nose and then out through pursed lips like you're blowing through a straw. Okay, taking another deep breath in, grow taller. This time on the exhale, bring your hands to prayer. And then on the inhale, we'll bring them back to that start position. So again, I just want to remind you today as we uh, work to leave anything out that causes you pain or strain. Go to your own challenge level, whatever that is today. Again, regarding the breathing, if you get lost, don't worry about it. Just keep either breathing in and out throughout the workout, nice full breaths. Generally, I like to exhale or blow on the hard part, inhale on the easy part. Again, that changes from time to time, depending on the spinal movement. But if you get lost, just that's a good rule. Just blow on the hard part, breathe in on the easy part, and you'll be good. Again, you don't even have to worry about that. Just keep breathing in or out throughout the workout, and you should be fine. Okay. So we're going to add on now. This time, as you open the arms, we're going to lift the heels and then press the heels together, hands together. So breathe in, grow tall. And then as you breathe out, press the heels and hands together. That's going to activate the muscles in the arms and the legs. We'll take one more deep breath in and grow tall. As you exhale this time, we're going to grow our tree. Okay. And then inhale, grow the branches and the roots out to one side. Then, as you exhale, try lifting those roots without losing that good posture for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're coming back to start position. Okay. Then again, take another deep breath in, grow tall. As you exhale, again, press the hands and heels together, grow your tree and your branches. We're growing the roots to the other side this time. Hold it there. Take another deep breath in. Good morning, Tony. And then as you exhale, we're going to lift the roots on the other side for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're going to bring the feet wider. So the heels are in line with the sit bones and we're ready to stand up. So again, we're going to start here. Again, take a nice deep breath in and grow tall. As you exhale again, we're going to, or inhale, lift the heels and bring the hands out. And then as you exhale, press to center. And then we're going to shift onto the feet and grow our tree. Good. As you inhale, grow your branches and then your roots out to the one side. So we're starting with a tippy toe on that side. Take another deep breath in. As you exhale, try lifting those roots above the ground and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're coming back down onto the roots, back down onto into the seat. Be careful, don't miss the seat. All right. So again, we're going to do the same thing. Again, we'll start here. Take a nice deep breath in and grow tall. And then again, as you exhale, pull the belly and pelvic floor up. Let's take another deep breath in here. This time again, as you exhale, we're going to root into the feet and then grow up out of the seat. And then again, breathe, grow your branches and your roots to the other side. Again, take another deep breath in. Try exhaling and lifting those roots for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to plant the roots this time and then bring the heels together, toes apart. So we're starting in a lateral rotation. We're going to take a deep breath in and soften the knees. Okay. Then exhale, press the hands and zip your thighs up. Okay. And then grow your tree. And then I'm going to also bring the one heel up to the ankle as I grow the branches. Okay. Take another deep breath in. Then as you exhale, extend those roots. And then we're going to shift over to the other side and then bring the roots together. Okay. So let's do that again. Inhale here, soften the knees. Exhale, zip the thighs up. Then grow your tree. Okay. And then again, grow your branches and bring your heel up to the ankle on the other side. Okay, take another deep breath in. This time, as you exhale, again, extend your roots. And then we're going to shift over to the other side. All right, so we're going to start right here. This time, we're going to start with the heel on the ankle. Okay, take another deep breath in. As you exhale, grow your tree and then grow your branches. Option to bring up the roots to the calf muscle. Okay. So hold it there, take a deep breath in. And again, try exhaling and extending, and then shift over to that side. So we're going to start with the same position here. Again, take another deep breath in, grow tall. Exhale and grow your tree. Grow your branches. Option to bring those roots up to the ankle or the calf. And again, take another deep breath in. Exhale and extend, and then shift. All right, so this time we're going to start this time with the same thing, but we're going to make our tree bigger. So the whole bloom of branches is going to be expanded right away. So we're going to take a deep breath here, bringing the arms down and extend your roots. Again, you can go into the ground or above the ground. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, shift over, then you're going to bring your arms up over top. Again, you can bring your heel to the ankle here or come back to that same start position. Okay. So again, deep breath in, we'll bring the arms down. Okay. Again, we're going to exhale and extend. Okay. And then shift over, bringing the arms above the head and return to your start position. Again, breathe. We're going to do that one more time. Okay, actually, we'll do two more. So we'll inhale here. Good. Exhale to shift, bringing the arms overhead. Return to your start position, bringing the hands down to heart center. Okay, one last one. Deep breath here. And then exhale and extend. And then shift. Okay. And again, grow tall as you bring your hands down to heart center. Very good. Awesome. Okay, that's a great little warm up. I like it. It's not too much. It's kind of a nice gentle warm up. So we're going to start the next one with the hands down in mountain pose. And then we're just going to take a nice deep breath in. This time on the exhale, we're coming into genie. So you're going to place one forearm over top of the other and then press the bottom forearm up into the top, keeping the neck and shoulders open. Then inhale, coming back to your mountain arms. Okay. On the next one, same thing, change the top arm. Okay. All right. Again, we're going to inhale back to mountain. And then exhale to genie, each time switching the top arm. Okay. So again, breathe here and blow. Again, breathe and blow. We'll do a couple more of those. Just really keeping the shoulders down. And then on the next one, we're gonna work from here. This time on, we're gonna keep the arms up in genie. As you take a breath in, draw your shoulders back. Okay, then as you breathe out, bring your shoulders back to neutral. Okay, so imagine you have an orange between your shoulder blades or resting on your spine between your shoulder blades, and you're hugging that orange with the shoulder blades, not squeezing it. We're just hugging it with the shoulder blades. So nothing too forceful. One more time. All right, now we're just going to open the arms and restack, changing the top arm. Okay, this time we're going to go into protraction. So take a deep breath to prepare. On the exhale, slide the shoulders forward. On the inhale, coming back to center. So your forearms are just moving away from the chest and then back to the start position. Okay, keeping tall through the back or the top of the head, the back of the top of the head. All right, and then let's just open and close one more time, restacking. We'll go full range, taking a breath in to retract and breath out to protract. Okay, so we're doing that same thing, just keep going. Couple more of those. Last set right here. Come back to neutral. This time I like doing the open and closing the box. Okay, so we're gonna just open and open up, then change the top flap. Okay, again, the elbows are staying where they are, and you're just opening, closing like you're opening the flaps of a box. All right, so we'll do a couple more of those. All right, last set coming up, and then last side right here. And then we're going to start here. So this time on the inhale, open up to open up. And then on the exhale, we're going to elephant. Okay, so we're breathing in, open wide, even bring the elbows a little past the shoulders. And then exhale, press the forearms together. Okay, the whole time try to keep your neck as open as possible. I know that when we come to this point, it's kind of hard to keep completely open, but just think about spreading your collarbone as you press the forearms together. Okay, breathe here and blow here. Okay, now I'm going to add in spinal extensions. So as you open the arms, arch your back, think about drawing your shoulder blades to your back pocket, and then exhale. Now, option to kind of round the upper back, going into old elephant. Okay. Then come back up, inhale, lift the chest. Good. And then again, exhale into old elephant. Okay. We're going to do that a couple more times, just arching the back here and then rounding the back a little bit. One more time. And then we'll just come out of that. All right, so this time I'm going to just start here. We'll keep the arms long, just feel like I need to sort of relax the shoulder girdle a little bit. So we'll just start off by just lifting and lowering. Then I'm going to add in a forward fold and then come back upright. So I'm keeping my back straight as I lift my arms. Okay, as you fold forward and look down, you'll notice that the upper back starts to engage a little more. Okay. All right. So I'm going to just add a lift out of the chair. So only a few inches. Then I'm going to hold it there, take a deep breath, exhale, and come back down nice and gently. That's the key. Take a deep breath to prepare. Exhale to fold and lift. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're keeping our back neutral the whole time without rounding. So you can keep that neutral curve in the middle, in the lower back as you're in this position for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Next one, we're coming all the way up to the top. Inhale to prepare, exhale to lift. Inhale, and then we'll bring it all the way up. Then exhale back down and then come down gently. Okay. So again, breathe, exhale, fold forward and lift. Inhale at the top. Then exhale, going down gently. All right, we'll do one more time just like that. Lifting up, take a deep breath in, and then we'll stay here at the top and work from here. I'm going to move my chair out of the way. Just give myself some more room. I'm going to start back with that same sequence that we did earlier. We were going from mountain, but again, I'm going to keep my feet parallel for this one as my start position. Take a deep breath in. Again, I'm going to exhale and again go into genie, pushing one arm up, one arm down. Then inhale back to mountain. Again, change the top arm. Focus on this one on your shoulders, keeping them down as you're engaging the arm muscles. Okay. So we'll do one more like that. Then we're going to add in the leg movement. So I'm going to take this side is going to go back. That arm is going to go on top. Okay. Return to start position. Take a deep breath in, grow tall. We're going to go with the other leg, planting it back, and then back to start. So we're going into genie arms with warrior one legs. Okay, so we'll call this the genie warrior. Okay, so let's do that again. Whoops, top arm, and then back. All right, so whatever leg is going to the back, that's the top arm, right? I kind of screwed that up, but now I'm back on track. All right, so let's do a couple more of those. All right. Next one, we're going to hold the pose on this side. And then we're going to straighten that front leg, bringing the arms down, then bring them up. So we're kind of going into warrior pulses, lifting and lowering those genie arms. Okay. Now, we're going to do a few more and then we'll just hold the pose on the last one. So let's do 3 more, 2 more. And then we're going to hold the pose here. All right. Then we're going to continue, but we'll bring the arms down, bring one arm over top and back. Okay. So we're just kind of bring the arms overhead or to the front. If the shoulders are complaining, maybe just go to here. Okay. Switching the arm, top arm each time. Okay. So again, whatever works for you in front or overhead. We're doing a couple more just like that. All right. Last set coming up. And last side coming up. And then coming back down. Now we're going to return to start position. Okay. So we'll start here again. We'll this time let's take the arms again. We're going to bring them down. And then as you bring them up, we'll bring them to one leg forward, one leg back. Again, we're going to do a countdown and hold. I forgot what leg was in front. Probably this one. So I'm going to do a countdown and hold from here. 3 more of these, 2 more of these, and then hold it here. All right. So again, we're going to straighten that front leg, bend, unstraighten. Yep. All right. Last one, and then we're going to hold it here. This time, bringing the arms out to the side. Okay. Again, change the front or top arm each time, just going up and over. Set. Couple more of those. Last set right here. And last side right here. And then back up. Okay, and then come back to start position. All right, this time we're going to go into same thing, but we're going to bring the arms out to the side, lift up the arms. Okay, so we're again come to center and then other side. Really root into your feet, maybe a little more on the back end of that back side of that back leg or foot. Come back. Okay. So again, grow tall as you open up. Yeah, we'll do a couple more of those. All right. So count down and hold. 3 more of these, 2 more of these, then hold the pose. Okay. This time we're going to fold forward, bring your hands under the thigh. Okay. Then lift the arms. So again, bringing your hands under the thigh. If you can, fold further and bring your hands together in prayer under the thigh. So either around the thigh or in prayer under the thigh. Okay. So whatever you're doing, let's do 3 more of those. 2 more of those. Keep your back straight. And last one, again, holding it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming back to start position. Okay, so we'll switch sides again. We're going to go 3 more of these, 2 more of these, and then we're holding it on the other side. Okay, so again, we're going to lengthen that front leg, then bend, hands under the thigh, then come back. So again, you don't really have to fold too much further on this one, but your option is to go down, bring your hands under the thigh, keeping your back as neutral as possible. Okay, so I'm looking at myself. I'm not seeing a completely neutral spine as I fold forward, but I'm trying to keep it as neutral as possible. Okay, so let's do 3 more of these, 2 more of these, and then hold the pose on the next one, either here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to start position. Okay, so this time we're going to squat and then we'll go into genie, squat down, open the box, then go back to genie. Again, if the knees are complaining, then don't do the squat. Okay. All right. So we'll do a couple more of those. Option on the next one to take the tiptoe out, come back, tiptoe out. So again, if your knees are bothering you, you can work from here. Okay. All right. Again, try to change the top arm each time. I think I blew it on the last rep, but you know what? We're not going for perfection. We're just going for beauty, right? So one side and beauty is not always perfect. All right. So again, we're going to squat, come up. And then if you want to progress on this one, we're going to go into a side kick instead of a tiptoe. Okay. So again, whatever your challenge level is, keep it going. 3 more, 2 more. Hold the pose here or here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it again. 3, 2. Last one. We're going to hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Okay, let's go back down to the chair. And we're going to now we're going to kind of, instead of pushing into center, we're going to focus more about drawing away from center or opening. So for that one, I like to use, instead of prayer hands, I call them chain hands. So it's like one link was on one side, then the other link, and you're going to link them together. And then we're just holding those in front of the sternum where the chain link is, okay? Right in front of the sternum. So we're going to focus on our good posture again. Lengthen the neck, drawing the shoulders down. And then we're going to take a nice deep breath in, lifting the chest, lifting the chain link a little bit, and then releasing, okay? So use your breath in to lift, and then use your breath out to return to neutral. At the same time, draw your hands apart like you're kind of drawing one link into the other, and then release. Not too forceful. Again, we want the sensation of opening, not really pulling. Okay. So again, one more time, deep breath in, and then exhale. Okay, we're going to change the link, just basically turn it upside down. Okay, so same thing. Whatever was on, if your right hand was on top, then your right hand's going to be on the bottom now, or left, whatever, you get it, right? Okay, so again, so just have one, cup your hand in one direction going down, the other one is cupped going up. Okay, again, same thing. Inhale, lift your sternum into the link, and then release. Again, we're drawing outwards and drawing the shoulder blades down as you do that. Okay, so we'll do a couple more. Inhale to lift, exhale to release to neutral. Again, one more time. Deep breath in and blow. Okay, let's change that again. So we're just going to flip the link. Okay, this time I've got the bottom, but the bottom link, the one that the palm is up. We're going to take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, we're going to kind of pull with this side, but keep the hands linked. And then we're going to rotate for 3, 2, 1, and then come all the way back to center. Okay. Then switch your link. This time we're going to pull the other way. So we're kind of pulling this way. Take a deep breath in, grow tall, exhale, and rotate for 3, 2, 1, and then come back to center. Okay. So again, change the bottom link. We're going towards the bottom side. Take a deep breath in to prepare. Exhale. And then inhale all the way back to center. Again, change the bottom link. And let's go again. Exhale, 3, 2, 1, and then back to center. So we're focusing on also watching the elbow that we're following with our gaze. So exhale, grow taller, taller, taller. And then inhale back to center. And then again, other side. 3, 2, 1, and return back to center. Very good. Okay, and then let's just roll out those shoulders. Give our shoulders a little bit of a break here. All right, so I think we'll come up on the feet and we'll kind of play around with that. So we're going to do same thing again. This time we're going to go, we're going to go the other way. So what I'm going to do is start with this side up, palm down, and the other side is palm up. And I'm going to start here and I'm going to follow the top arm. Okay, so take a deep breath in, grow taller. As you exhale, rotate and pull, pulse for 3, 2, 1. Inhale back and then change the top arm. Again, we're following the top arm. Take a breath to prepare. Exhale and rotate taller, 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 and then inhale back to center. Okay, so again, change the top arm. Again, exhale. Inhale back to center. Again, one more time, other side. Inhale back to center. Very good. And then release. Okay, so we're going down, back down to the seat on that one. This time I'm going to start with the hands on the hips and the shoulders down and back. And then I'm just going to press outwards, palms up. So this one, again, is another shoulder girdle challenge, trying to keep the shoulders down and back. Try not to do this. Okay, so keep the shoulders down and back, nice and neutral as you press out to the side. Now we're going to add in that forward fold again. So breathe in, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back up. Okay, so a couple more of those. All right. And then last one, hold that forward fold, but lengthen your back, keeping it straight for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so same thing. This time we're going to lift our butts out of the chair, and you're going to lengthen your legs as far as you can without losing neutral spine. So most people are going to need to keep their knees soft. Okay, so take a deep breath in, fold forward, and then you're going to lift again, extending the legs as far as possible without losing neutral. And then bend the knees and come back down. Okay. So on the next one, same thing, but extend your arms as well. So again, exhale to lift and then extend the legs and the arms, going palms up and then coming back down. Okay. So again, breathe to prepare. Exhale to fold and lift and extend. Okay. We're doing that one more time. Deep breath in. Exhale again, extend, breathe, and blow. All right. Now, this time, what we're going to do is we're going to do focus on rotation. So, on the next one, we're going to start with the arms going out to the side. Then we're going to bring it's kind of a yin yang thing. You're going to bring one hand to the thigh, one hand to the sky. Okay. Then return to start position. Then other side. So notice the legs are staying solid and still, but I'm pushing into the thigh and the thigh into the hand. So I'm kind of spreading the leg a little bit, pushing into the hand. Breathe, push that one thigh into the hand. The other leg is staying there, but we're just engaging. So it's like an outward pressure into the hand. Okay, one more time. Okay, last side right here. All right, now we're going to add in a side bend. So this time I'm going to do a side bend, sliding the hand under the thigh, and I'm reaching the sky. So try to reach down under that thigh and reach as high as you can. Then inhale, come up, then other side. So we're reaching down and reaching up. Very good. Okay. So we'll try that a couple more times. Yeah, and you could take the hand overhead and reach over instead of up, kind of getting more of a stretch down the side. All right, one more on each side. All right, and then back to center. Okay, so this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the feet in like a little bit of a lateral rotation. And then we're going to do some forward folding, keeping our back straight. So we can start with the support with the hands on the thighs. Take a deep breath in, grow tall. As you exhale, we're going to fold forward, keeping the back straight. Now, I'm going to fold even further, bringing my torso down between the thighs. I'm supporting myself on the thighs, keeping my back as neutral as possible, and then holding it there. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, come back upright. Okay. This time we're going to do same thing, but we're going to reach this hand across under the knee on the opposite side. So take a deep breath in, fold forward, and then reach under the knee. Then look at the elbow behind you and take a deep breath. As you exhale, come back up to start position. Again, inhale there, and then exhale and do the same thing. Okay. So hold it there. Take a deep breath and then exhale up. So I'm almost using that as sort of like a little leverage. When I'm getting over there, I'm stabilizing with this leg, and then I'm kind of using this leg to rotate my torso again, without, not with a lot of force, gentle pressure, we'll call it. So again, going down, rotate and look at the elbow behind you. Take a deep breath. Exhale, come back up. Okay, inhale one more time, same thing. Holding there, breathe and blow. All right, now we can progress on this one into the full um, uh, saw. So on this one, I'm going to use the chair for light support on the one side, then extend the arm out. Okay, so again, I'm just kind of stabilizing with this side. And then you're also going to keep this heel rooted as you turn, bring this over, and then reach towards your pinky toe on that side. Again, keep your back as neutral as possible. It's pretty much impossible to stay completely neutral. If you want to stay neutral, you're going to stay up here. Otherwise, you can go into that rounding a little bit for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up, let's go to the other side. So again, gonna take a deep breath, fold as far as you can without losing neutral. Once you get to that position, take a deep breath, Then option to round the upper back and try to reach that pinky toe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then coming back up. Okay. All right. So we're going to come up on the feet now and we'll do the saw from the standing position. Or actually, we're going to kind of do the forward fold like we were doing first, and then we'll go into the saw. So I'm going to again have my feet more parallel, a little closer together. We're going to kind of do the same progression we did in the chair. So again, take a deep breath in, grow tall through the top of the back of your head. Then you're going to fold forward, soften the knees. Again, we've got support on the hands on the thighs, so the back is neutral, okay? And then again, you can soften the elbows a little more and fold forward a little more. So my torso's parallel to the floor at this point. And then take a nice deep breath in. Then exhale yourself back up, okay? All right, now on the next one, same thing, but I'm going to extend the arms on the forward fold. Okay. So we'll start here. Take a deep breath in and then soften your knees and extend the arms. So palms are up and you're looking straight down to the floor. Again, back is neutral as possible and holding it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then coming back upright. Okay. So I feel like I want to go back down to the chair for the next one. And we're going to do a little differently on this one. I'm going to start with a take a deep breath in, grow tall. Then I'm going to reach the ground here. Okay, so I've got my fingertips on the ground. Again, you can hold it there, take a deep breath in. Option now to reach the sky with the other arm and look towards that hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that top hand back to your thigh and come upright. Okay, so we're doing the same thing other side. So take a deep breath in, grow tall. Forward fold as you reach down to the floor below you. Again, as far as you can, keep the back straight, take a deep breath, and then reach the other hand up to the sky and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take that top hand down to the thigh and then come up. So we're going to try same thing from standing position. Okay, so I'm going to get my chair out of the way because we're going to progress to some moves with the legs behind us. But we'll start first. Bye, Jill. Have a wonderful day. So we're going to start first on this one with the hands in prayer. And I think what we'll do is just start by squatting down to begin with. Deep breath in, grow tall, exhale, and then squat. So again, focus on keeping your back straight, and we're gazing down to keep the neck neutral for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back upright. Okay. Next one, we're gonna come down, but we're going to reach the across the thigh. So we're going to reach across the thigh and then up to the sky on the other side and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up to prayer. Okay. So again, this hand's going to go to the opposite thigh. Take a deep breath in, opposite thigh. So again, you're going to have the forearm across the thighs and then reach the sky on the other side. Take a deep breath. And then exhale, coming back up. Okay, now we're going to make it a little harder. So on the next one, I'm going to go into warrior one position. Okay, so this one, I'm going to bring this forearm down to the thigh, or actually, we'll start with the hand on the thigh, then reach the sky. Okay, so again, option to slide down to the forearm and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Now we're going to do same thing, but the other side. So this one will be a lot harder because you're rotating across that center. So take a deep breath. Now, again, you can bring the hand over. The other hand can be reaching back. Okay. Option to slide that forearm to the thigh and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back upright, back to prayer. Okay. We're doing the same thing, other side, just switch your front leg. Okay. So again, we'll do the easier side first. Again, just put your hand on the thigh, other arm reaching back or up to the sky. Okay. Option, and now again to slide to the forearm and then hold it there. Okay. And then take a nice deep breath in. All right. As you exhale, come back upright into prayer, rotate to the front. We're going the other way now. So again, take your hand to the thigh. Other arm is going to reach back. Option to slide to the forearm and reach the sky and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're coming back upright, back into prayer. A deep breath in, and let's come out of that. Woo, okay, I'm sweating after that one. So let's grab some water, take a micro break as we transition to another sequence. Maybe grab your ball as you're doing that. This is another one that I love for the opposition force idea is the Shiva's vigorous dance of life. So I like doing it with the ball. If you don't have a ball handy, use a small pillow or don't use anything at all. Just go into prayer instead of using the ball. Okay. So we're going to start again, sitting up nice and tall, taking one ankle over the other. And then we're just going to work from there. And arms are like you're wrapped around a tree. You're holding the ball on the other side of the tree. Okay. And then take a deep breath in. We're going to exhale and press and compress and then inhale and release. All right. So we'll do that a couple more times. And since we're doing the opposition force today, I'm going to change it up just a little bit for this sequence. Now, what I want you to do is stabilize with the one hand where the leg is in front. Okay. And then we're just going to press with the opposite hand. So we're keeping the one side stable as the other side compresses and releases. Okay, very good. Now, if you're ready, we're going to add in the opposite leg lift, lift, and lower. Okay, so the one arm is stabilizing, the other arm is compressing and releasing. And then the leg, that's not your supporting leg, the gesture leg is going up and down. Let's do 3 more of these, 2 more of these. Then hold that pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're going to switch sides. Actually, let's, instead of switching, we're going to go into star. So I'm going to hold the ball in the one hand and support myself beside the hip on the chair, and then take the leg out. Okay, so I've got the supporting arm is again starting extended. Then I'm going to soften that supporting arm. Okay, and so I'm going into star pose, sitting star basically. Now, option, take a deep breath in, exhale, and then lose the support and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming upright and back to center. Okay, we'll switch to the other side now. So again, change the top ankle this time. Okay, arms are out in front, like they're wrapped around a tree, a small tree. Okay, again, we're going to take a deep breath in, grow tall through the back of the head. Exhale, start to compress. We'll start with both hands compressing. Okay, from one side, on both sides. One more. Okay, now we're going to change it up. This time I'm going to stabilize with the one hand. I'm going to stabilize with this side. Okay, and then compress with the opposite arm. So on my supporting leg side. Okay. So I'm just holding the stable with one arm, compressing with the other. All right. Now, if you're ready, we're going to lift that gesture leg as we exhale and inhale. So you're lifting on the opposite side, that's compressing. Okay. And let's do 3 more of those. 2 more, and then hold the pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now we're going to go back into star. So taking the ball to the other side, hand on the chair. Okay, again, start with that supporting arm fully extended, offering the ball out. Soften that elbow. Again, the more you soften your elbow, the more challenge you're going to have on the oblique muscles down the side of the torso. Take a deep breath in, and then option to lose the support and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then come upright. We'll come back to center. So we're going to repeat from the standing position. Now I'm going to do one here that we're going to transition into. So what I want to do is start with that, and then we'll go to the Shivas, and then back to this at the tail end. So we're going to start really easy. First thing is just soften the knees, bring your hand to the chair next to you. Okay, then reach the ball up. Take a deep breath in. Good. Then exhale and come upright. Okay. So next one, same thing, but we're gonna just do a tiptoe on the side. So again, if you're wobbly here, then you might want to go back to this stance. But again, try this and see how it goes. Okay, so we're gonna soften the supporting leg, then reach the sky. Okay. So again, take a deep breath, then option to go right into your half moon for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then bring it down and up. Okay, now we're going to try to transition from our Shivas into the star, into the half moon. Okay, so we'll start here. Again, you're going to take your outside ankle across your inside ankle. Again, we're holding the ball out in front. Option to keep the one hand on the chair. Okay. And then we'll just start with that. So take a deep breath in, exhale, squeeze the ball and release. Okay. Then we'll add in the leg. So again, keeping that good posture as you lift your thigh. Yep. All right. Option to squeeze with both hands. Okay, 3 more of these. 2 more of these. Last one. Now we're going to change it up a little. So start here. We'll keep the toes on the floor. I'm going to stabilize with this hand. This hand is going to press in and release. Okay, so try that. Just stabilizing with the outside hand. Inside is compressing. Then, if you're ready, add the outside leg lift or the front leg. Okay, yep. And let's do 3 more of these, 2 more of these. Then hold the pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Okay, a lot going on with that one. I love the new twist I just came up with, doing the opposition force. Okay. Oh, actually, I screwed up. Go back to the first side, because I meant to go from that pose into your star. Okay. Sorry about that. So you're going to start here. Again, light support on the chair. I'm going to be standing slightly in front of the back of the chair so that I have the seat of the chair available to me. Okay. So I'm going to go to a star. Again, if you're feeling like you can do this without the chair support, then just bring the hand in front of the chair and take a deep breath there. On your exhale, we're going to go into that half moon pose. Yeah. And then hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then come back upright. All right. Okay, beautiful. Let's go to the other side. Starting the same way. We're going to start with the taking your outside foot, the one that's away from the chair, over the inside. Okay. And you're tiptoed on the inside. Again, if you want the light support, then you're just going to keep the one hand on the chair. Other hand can be squeezing and then releasing. Okay. Again, we'll add in the leg lift and lower. If you're feeling like you don't really need the chair, let's try bringing the hand up and squeezing with both hands. And let's do 3 more of these. 2 more. Last one. On the next one, again, I'm going to stabilize with the okay, whoops. I'm obviously not focusing on my balance enough here. All right, so again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stabilize with the outside hand, the inside hand's compressing, okay, and releasing. All right, then if you're ready, add the leg lift on the outside, okay? Yeah. Okay. Wow. This one's really challenging me. Okay. I have some stuff going on with my right supporting leg. The calf has been not happy lately. And I think it's not happy right now, but it's not in pain. So I think it's just not as strong. Let's do 3 more of these, 2 more of these, and then try holding the pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, woo. Little wobbly. I can feel my leg is not as strong as the other leg. So that happens. Right. It's quite a normal thing. I think it's kind of abnormal to be completely even on both sides, just because our daily routines challenge us on the different sides differently. So we're gonna, again, this time I'm gonna start here in our star pose, light support. Take a deep breath. Again, if you want to lose the support, bring the hand in front of the chair. Okay, take another deep breath. If you're ready, we're going into half moon, bringing the hand to the chair, ball to the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then coming back upright and then back to center. Okay, very good. All right, let's go back down to the chair. I think I'm gonna do another round of sort of rotation with the, actually, let's do this one. I usually do this as a warm up, but it's a great stretch to finish. I'm gonna start with the thigh to the side, and then I'm gonna support myself on the forearm and then take the ball up to the sky. So this time, what I'm gonna do is take the ball behind the shoulder a little bit to open the chest up. Okay, then take the ball down under the thigh below and then roll it under the thigh as far as you can. Go to your natural stop point, then roll it back and then reach it back up to the sky. Take a deep breath, use your exhale to come back upright. And then we're going to go to center. Okay, so we're doing the same thing on the other side. Again, start with the hand or forearm on the thigh. Then take the ball behind the shoulders to open the chest. Yeah, okay. And then take that ball down under the thigh, roll it under the thigh, dropping that shoulder. Okay. And then bring it back and lift that ball back up to the sky. Take a deep breath. Good. And then use your exhale to come back upright and then back to center. Okay, so we're gonna try the same thing from the standing position. Okay, so let me get the chair out of the way again. So I'm gonna start with the going into, you can even go to the back of your space, and then we're gonna lunge out into warrior two. Okay, yeah, so we're turned into warrior two legs, And then you're going to have your hand on the one thigh. Okay, reach the sky. So we could do this one first here, and then we'll try it with the forearm. So you're going to take the ball behind the shoulder, then bring it down, then roll it under the thigh, and then roll it back up to the sky. Okay, come back to warrior two. Take a deep breath, and we'll come back to start position. Okay, so we're going to the other side. We'll do the same range of motion over there. So go to your warrior two position. Okay, so one leg forward, one leg back, the back and laterally rotated. Yeah. Okay, then your front hand is on the thigh and then the ball to the sky. Okay, so again, we're going to take the ball behind the shoulder to open the chest. Then bring it down under the thigh, roll it under the thigh as far as you can without losing control. Then bring it back, then reach it back up to the sky. Good. And then come back to warrior two and then return to center. We're doing that one more time, this time option to go further onto the forearm. So take the ball in the backhand, front end goes forward. There we go. Okay, then support yourself on the thigh, option to go onto the forearm. Take a deep breath in, bring the ball back, then under the thigh, roll it under, roll it back, lift it up. Take a deep breath, use your exhale to return to that vertical position, and then come back to start. We're going one more time on the other side. Lunge into warrior two. Okay. Again, hand on the thigh, reach the sky, option to go to the forearm, ball behind the shoulder, then under the thigh. Bring it back up to the sky. Take a deep breath, come upright. All right. And then back to center. All right, we're going to do one more set on each side, but this time we're going to do reverse warrior. Okay, so we're going to lunge out to warrior two. Again, the ball's still in the backhand. Okay, this time you're going to drop the ball onto the thigh. Option to bring the hand around to the opposite shoulder or overhead, and then roll your ball down the back leg. And then think about kind of taking a nice deep breath in as you lift your ribs. Good. And then exhale back into that warrior two pose. Take a deep breath there. Come back to start position. One more side. We're going to do the same thing, other side. Lunge into warrior two. Okay. Again, bring the ball onto your back thigh. Other hand comes around or over and slide it down the leg in the back and holding it there. Take a nice deep breath again, lifting the ribs. Good. And then as you exhale, come back upright into vertical. Deep breath in and exhale to start. Awesome. Okay, let's go back to into the chair. We're going to be doing some final stretches. This time we're going to start in the sitting position, and we're going to just kind of make sure you're on the front end of your seat. And then you're going to take your ball and put it right beside your buttocks on that side. So your hip is here, ball is right here. Then this kind of creates this. So what I want you to do is push down and then think about lengthening the neck there and then drawing your ear towards the opposite shoulder. Okay. So my hand is back here. My opposite shoulder is diagonal. And I'm going to just kind of draw my ear towards that side. Good. Okay. Then I'm going to bring the ball over to the other side. So same thing again. I'm going to kind of compress the ball a little bit and draw the shoulder down and then draw my ear to the opposite shoulder on the other side. Getting a nice stretch back there. Okay, then release. I'm going to put the ball right behind the sacrum now. So right in the back. And then I'm just going to fold forward. I'm not really involving the ball, it's just sitting there. And then I'm looking down towards my toes. Now I'm drawing, if you don't have the back of the chair, you can just do airplane arms or hands on the hips. Okay, so either those are fine. This is nice because you can kind of draw forward and open the chest up a little more with that resistance. So and then as you breathe, drop your chin down a little bit. Okay. Again, you're not jamming it into the chest, you're just dropping it down, lengthening the back of the neck. And then take a nice deep breath there. And as you exhale, come upright. This time, we're going to take the one hand underneath or across the lower back. So in that lumbar spine. Okay. Again, then we're going to take the other arm over and then just stretch, do a side stretch there. Take a deep breath there. Then we're coming back. We'll switch the bottom arm again, sliding that across the lower back and then reaching overhead. Good. Okay, coming back. This time we're going to take the arm across the thigh in front. And then again, same thing. We're going to kind of be reaching in different directions with the top and the bottom hand, reaching away from each other. Then coming up. Then we're going to the other side. Same thing. Kind of reaching, one arm reaches one way, then the other goes the other. Take a deep breath. Good. Then come up. Okay. Now grab your ball and we'll do a final stretch. So you're going to hold your ball palm down on one side, palm down on the other, but the other hand is on the bottom. So keeping the ball where it is, take a deep breath in and grow tall. On the exhale, slide the hands, rolling the ball in place. Go to your natural stop position, take a deep breath in. And then we're going to exhale and then slide the hands over the ball till you've got the other hand on top. Take a deep breath in. Exhale again, slide the hands, leaving the ball in the middle of the chest. Take a deep breath there. Then exhale and come back to center. Good. Then we'll bring the ball down between the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, give yourself a hug, one arm on top, give yourself a pat on the back. Coming up one more time, maybe arch the back a little. And then with the other hand on top, give yourself a pat on the back. Take a deep breath in and give yourself a hand. And that is it for today, guys. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you have a great day and a great week. And Ozzy, it's good to see you back again. All right.